And looking ahead now, immerse yourself in the snow white and golden domes of winter in Ukraine with festive music, children's laughter, and the scent of ooey gooey blintzes rising all around you.
Yes, Winterfest comes to Salem and Portland this month, courtesy of Dawn, an organization supporting Ukraine during Russia's invasion there. So here to talk about how a little fairy tale magic brings hope to those waking up to war are co-founders Yulia Brockdorf and Valentina Pushkanskaya Kayanin. Did I do it well? Pushanskaya?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I practiced and I wanted to do you honor. Thank you both for coming in today and for sharing this event and a little bit more of your stories with us. So you guys do work here in our area that supports the families that are living in the Ukraine right now. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Absolutely. So we provide medical and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. So we do a lot of fundraising here. We do a lot also of cultural events and refugee support in the area. And then any money that we raise, we send medical and humanitarian aid to Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. And with this Ukrainian Winterfest coming up, again, you know, it's just giving a little bit of hope, right? You know, maybe a little cozy feeling that could be so needed. What exactly is happening with this celebration in Salem and Portland coming up this month?
So we will have, in Portland, this is our third year, and so we will have Ukrainian food. Everybody loves food, so always come for that, of course. We will have performances, we will have crafts for children, we will have opportunities for folks to buy their holiday gifts early. Most everything we have is from Ukraine. We will have also opportunities for folks to learn more about Ukraine, the culture, the history, the impacts of refugees, of what they're experiencing here, as well as stories from those that are still in Ukraine.
How important with the celebration is it to have that conversation, you know, with people in our neck of the woods? I mean, we do have a strong Ukrainian population in the Pacific Northwest, but, you know, if you are not Ukrainian or you're not connected to that community, it could be easy to sort of isolate yourself from what's happening, you know, in other parts of the world right now. How important is it to have these conversations and connect with the community at this level with, you know, like in situations like the Winterfest?
People in Ukraine are very interconnected globally, and our refugees here in Oregon are becoming very strong part of the fabric of Oregon community. So this provides the opportunity for American friends and Ukrainian friends to come together, to learn from each other, to support each other, and to build a stronger community. We have supported thousands of refugees here in Oregon, and Ukrainian community is very grateful to Oregon for the warm welcome that we received in Oregon. And this opportunity to show not only Ukraine as a country that is currently fighting for the global security, but also the country that has very rich, deep traditions, values that are very similar to those of American society, and it allows us to really see how many similarities and how much beauty and enrichment we can bring to each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's so wonderful. People kind of forget that before the war or these occupations, there is a beautiful country with a rich people and culture there that still exists, you know? And we have, as a city, ceremoniously created that sister connection with Shikoski. What does this festival do to strengthen something like that? Or
this is a really big step for Oregon, because this is first for Oregon sister states relationship between state to state. And we will have a ceremonial presentation of the bill FCR 23 at the Salem Winterfest Festival. So very excited to have that be a portion of our event as that. We work very closely with Senator Manny's office to support moving forward with this relationship and now build next steps for the building of relationship between various industries and academia and various spheres of cultural engagement between the two states, in Ukraine and in the United States.
Well, and again, the Ukrainian Winterfest, you know, if you're looking to learn more about a culture, I mean, you can have these big, impactful conversations, but again, it's going to be a night of celebration, right? You're going to be having these events with music and great food, like you were saying. You can immerse yourself into this culture. I want to make sure people know where they can go, and if they need tickets, you know, I believe admission is free, but again, Salem and Portland, when can people stop by the Winterfest?
So for Salem, it'll be this Saturday at Center 50 Plus from 1 to 6. And Portland will be on the 13th of December from 1 to 9 at the Greek Orthodox Church on Gleason.
That's great. So go check that out. It's great to see you both. Yeah, really appreciate your time.
Thank
and
you for
happy
having us
holidays.
again.
Thank you so much.
And again, Winterfest in Salem this weekend, in Portland on Saturday the 13th. You can learn more about how Dawn works to support Ukrainians as well by checking out this story on Coin.